Hello, this is teacher Ignace, mathematics teacher. Today I'll be teaching you guys sets, be doing sets, and the sets there are some probability stuff also you meet them. So let's move on to the question. We have here the first question says we have sets A, set A and set B, and also we have universal sets, the set containing A and B, and also there's 5 outside sets. And the question says the Venn diagram shows the numbers of elements in each region. Find number of elements in A intersection B complements. Find number of elements in A intersection B complements. How do you find that? The first step, you need to know what is B complement. B complement means outside B. So B complements means means outside B, outside of B, of B. Where is it? When you go outside of B, we can find this. We shall have B complement will be something like this. Will be this part, this part, this part, this part, this part. Will be this part, and outside will be this part here, and then that will be B complement. Everything which is outside B. Everything which is outside B. Therefore, how many numbers are there? We have, you can see, we have 3 and then 5. So B complement, number of elements of A and B complements, that would be 5, 5 plus 3, 5 plus 3. Then we get our 8. There are 8 numbers which are there. When you find this N stand for number of elements in that category we are talking about. Okay, so let's proceed. Here, an element is chosen at random. Find the probability that this element is in set B. An element is chosen at random. Find the probability that this element is in set B. We first of all need to know how many elements are in set B. So set B is having, you can see set B is here. This is set B. This is set B. So we have 7 and 12. So set B contains 19. And how many are they in total? We have 7, 12, 3, and 5. So in total, we have 5 plus 3 plus 7 plus 12. Then the probability of an element to be in set B, that would be 19 over the total to get the probability of being in set B. First of all, we need to know being in set B, elements, how many elements in set B? So in set B we have in set B we have set B you have 19 elements, because if you add you get 19. Therefore, the probability of set B or being set B, probability of being in set B is going to be 19 over the total. What's the total? 19 over the total. You can see the total. What's the total? If you add, that would be 19. 19 plus 3. That would be 12 plus 7, 19. 19 plus 3. That would be 22. 22 plus 27. So that means it's going to be 19 over 27. That's it. And then an element is chosen at random from set A. Find the probability that this element is also a member of set B. An element is chosen from set A. That means we are going to go in set A. Set A is this one, is the whole of it. Let me first lab this. So we are going to go in set A and see the common points between set A and set B. So in set A, we have, this is set A. So this is set A. Set A, we have 3 and 5 and 7. And the question says, an element is chosen at random from set A. Find the probability that this element is also a member of set B. Now, let's look at the intersection of set B and set A. We have set A is here, and set B is here. And we are choosing in set A. So which element is in set A and also in set B at the same time? You can see 7. 7, right? This one here. So that means 7 over 10. That will be 7 over 10. The probability will be equal to 7 over 10. The probability will be 7 over 10. Does it make sense? I think so. And on the Venn diagram, shade the region A union B complements. A union B complement. That means outside of A union B. Outside this dash here, this one here, stand for outside B complement, outside A union B. Everything which is not in the union of A and B. So we shade that part. So let's shade it. So if we go on this graph, we may shade that part. So what we should do here is say outside of A union B, outside of, that means it's outside there. So we shade this part. So we shade this part here. This is the part we're shading. So it's here. It's everything outside here. Everything outside here. So outside A union B, that's the part of it here. So this is it. And then next question says, question number 2. On the Venn diagram shows the number of elements in each set. And the question says, find the numbers of elements in the set P complements intersection Q. First of all, where's the P complements? That means outside P, outside P. We look at the value which are outside P. So our P is here. So outside P, we have those numbers. Outside P, we have this, we have this, we have this, and then outside. That would be P complement here. That would be P complement. And then after, we find the intersection of P complement and Q. P complement and Q. Where is the intersection? It's pretty obvious. So Q is here. So the intersection of P complement and it will be here. It will be this part here. It will be this part. So we have 10. So number of elements which are there is 10. Okay? Is it okay? I think it makes sense. The number of elements, there are 10 in intersection, because if we look at intersection between Q, we cannot put this one because it's not common. This 5 is not common. But 10, you can see it's here, and also it's in outside. It's outside of P. Okay, next. Complete the statements. The statements. Number of elements in sets. You complete here. It's 17. What is that? Because if you can look at this. This one is 3 plus 5 is what? It's 9. And 9, no, it's 8. 8 plus 9 is what? 8 plus 9 is 17. Now, how can we complete this statement by using mathematical symbols, which are allowed in sets? How do we do that? How do we do that? So let's find out. Let's find out and see how can we proceed. What if we do like what can we do? What can we say? If we do P union P complement union 2, what do you get? P complement union. Let's see. What if we do this? P complement union 2. What do you get? Let's think about it in a moment and see if it makes sense. P complement union 2. P complement union 2. Okay, think about it and tell me. Let's see if we do like P complement. P complement will be everything outside P. I'll be having 10 and 9. That would be 19. 10 union. That will not be, that's not correct. What if we take P let's see. Okay, think about it at the moment and tell me. Because if I take P complement union 2, I'll be having 10 plus 9. Yeah, actually that's it. But when it comes to union, also you may add those other three values. And I'm trying to get 3, 5, and 9. What can we do? What can we do? Any idea, students? Any idea? Okay, this one fails. What about if I take like two complements union, two complements union P, two complements union P. Everything which is not in the union, which is not two complements. When I take two complements union P. How do you see that? Union P. Two complement union P. If I take two complement union P, so I'll be having like here two complements I'll be having that means don't touch two. I'll be having 3 and 9, and then union P. If it's union P, then also this one will go there. Yeah, so it will be this part, and the whole P will be there. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's true. Then I'll be having 5, 3, and 9. 5, 3, and 9. Good. Let's continue. Next point. Shade the region required in each Venn diagram. Now we're going to shade. Okay. We are going to shade. At this time, I will use highlighter. Let me use my highlighter, and I use my blue color here. So I'm shading A union B complement. That means outside of A union B, outside. I got it. So I shade this part here. So this is the part we're shading. We shade this part outside, this part, this part, this part, this part. anything outside of A union B. Don't go inside there. So we shade everything inside of A union B, outside of A union B, but make sure it's in the universal set. We make sure it's in the universal set. Okay, so this is it. And then here, A complement intersection B. A, that means everything which is not in A and also intersection with B. Let's first shade everything which is not in A. Where then? Which is not in A. And also, when I shade twice, that will be the intersection then. In this case, I'll be using my highlighter, my pen here. So I'll shade outside. To be this part, I'm shading A complements. A complement is everything which is not in A. So I'll also shade outside here. So this is part of it. Also, this is part of it. Okay. And then next step is to shade the intersection. Also, I shade B. My B is here, but I look at the where I shade it twice. That will be the part I'm looking for. Where I shade it twice will be the part I'm looking for. You see this part here? This is the part we are looking for. So A, it complement intersection B, it's just here. I may also lab other stuff and I went with that part I was looking for. So that was the answer. The answer is that part. That's the answer. So A complement intersection B, that will be the part. Next. Next question is about, this question is very interesting. You're having rates and breaks of static bus scores and are tested. The table shows the results. The results are the failed test, we have 3 rights and then 9 breaks. On the past test, we have 27 rights and then 21 breaks. Now, let's first think about the question. We have many first. The rights and breaks of 30 bicycles, they are starting. We need to keep this in mind. 30 bicycles. And here we have 27 past tests and then 21 breaks. Rights and breaks both failed at 1. This is also another very important point. Both failed on 1 bicycle only. Okay? They both failed on 1 bicycle. They both failed on 1 bicycle. So I put 1 here because they failed, right? They both failed on 1 bicycle. That means light fails and black fails. I put 1 there. I put 1. And what should be the light fail? We are here in fail. What should be the light fail? Because we have the fail test, we have 3. We have 3 rights. And among those 3, 1 is in both. So I'll be having 2 here. And among the fail test, I have 9 here, then I'll be having 2. I have 9, then I take away 1, I'll be having 8. And then here, what should be the answer? Because they're supposed to add up to 27, no, to 30, sorry. They're supposed to add up to 30. What should be the answer outside? The outside here. You may get may get what do you do? Just take, no, sorry, I'm trying to compute by using my calculator here, and I'm trying to see if it works in. So I'll be having 30, take away 11, 30, take away 11, 30 minus 11, so it's 19. So here we shall put 19. Let me write it as usual. So I'm gonna write it the way I wrote this. So it's 19. So we have 19, 2, 1, and 8. So this is how we should answer this question. Is this clear? I hope it's okay and it's very understandable. Next is this. Now we have, remember we still have 30. When you go to the next part, we have 27 past test for rights, and then 21 blacks. And remember, they both failed for one. They both failed for one. So here, like pass, and we need, and they failed for one, so we put one there. One failed, remember that. So one is there. Now, next, let's see the intersection. Pass, light pass, and black pass. So we can add them. Those are 27 plus 21, and then we take it from 30. If I take 27 plus 21, that would be 48. Then I'll take away from 30. I'll get what is intersection. So in intersection, those who are all passed, they are 18. So I have 18 there in the middle. I put 18 here. So they are 18. And then how many light pass? Because I know in light pass I'm having 27. Right pass I have, in right pass test I have 27. Then I take 27 minus 18 to get the number of here. 27 minus, because the right pass I'm having 27, the whole of it is 27, everything, that means here and here. So I take 27, I take 27 minus 18, I get the number of here. So when I take 27 minus 18, I'll get 9 here. So I have 9. And if I go to Blake's pass, I go to, yeah, 21. So since I have 18, I'll take my 21 because they're both 21. So I take 21, then I take away 18. I'll be having 3. And that's it. Does it make sense? I hope so. So let's now continue to the next question. Next question number 5. Question number 5 says we have, okay, let's think carefully. Use the VENN, the information in the VENN diagram to complete the following. P intersection Q is equal to what? Which elements? So we can put element there. Let me also use a blue pen here. Let's use P intersection Q. Where element in the common? It's I. It's element I and J in common. They are both in common there. And don't forget to put curly braces. Those curly braces when you're writing sets. It's very important. Then P complements union Q. When I say P complements, yes, you guys understand everything which is not in P. Everything which is not in P. So it's, for P complement, I will take what? I will take P complement. I will not look at P. I just look at other values which is not in P. So I have K, M, and N. Then union Q. When I put also Q, I consider the whole Q. Q will be this one here. So that means I will also add I and J. So I will take I, J, K, M, and N. Yeah, that's it. So this is a P complement union 2. How many elements are in the union which are not in the union of P and Q? How many elements which are not in the union of P and Q? This N stands for elements. How many elements are not in the union? There are two. There are two elements. Which one? M and there are M and N. Because M and N are outside P and Q. So those are the numbers we are talking about. There are two numbers here. Let's continue. Okay, number next says a letter is chosen at random from the set Q. A letter is chosen at random. A letter is chosen at random from set Q. Find the probability that it is also in the set P. Find the probability that it is also in the set P. Actually, this question is very easy. We go to the set P, this set Q. Q is right here. This is Q. This is our Q. Q, we have I, J, and K. And they said, find the probability that it is also in set P. Those elements which are not in, which are in P and in Q at the same time, we have I and J. And the sample space we are talking about will be Q. And Q contains 3 elements. So what we do here, we shall take the element in common, which are 2, over the total of Q. Q is 3, because we have I, J, and K. So the answer is 2 over 3. The probability here will be 2 over 3. It will be 2 over 3. That's it. The probability will be 2 over 3. 2 over 3. Okay, next. On the Venn diagram, shade the region P complement intersection Q. Let's shade it. P complement intersection Q. I go there. P complement intersection Q. P complement intersection Q. That means something which is outside P and then intersection Q. Outside P and then intersection Q. Actually, it's very simple. Because outside P, I'm having K, M, and N. And then when it comes to intersection with P, I'll be having K. So it's only one number. It's K. Okay? That's the region here. So the region is right here. This is the region we need to shade. We only have one number, which is K, one value, which is there. So next question says, use the set notation symbols to complete the statement. FGH. FGH is subset. FGH is a subset of P. Subset, you can put subset there. Subset is a subset of P. Subset. For subset, you can put the letter C. We'll explain a subset. It's a subset of P. It's a subset. It's a set which is in P. Okay. Next. we have this now. Number 6, shade the required region on each Venn diagram. A complements union B. A complements union B. So which part is that? When it comes to the union, you shade the whole of B. No problem. There's no problem here. For since it's union B, so we can shade the, we can also shade also the whole B, but since it says A complements, and in A complements, we don't we go outside B, so A complement will be here, will be this part, and the outside part, and outside part here, should be everything outside here, and then union B. For union B also, we shall also shade this part. Briefly, the answer is this. So let me shade by using this highlighter. Maybe it will be very clear than this. I'm gonna use this highlighter. So I'll shade everything here in this set, and then outside. So we shall shade outside, but we don't touch the part of A alone. Is that okay? I think now it's fine. So we are shading A union B complement. Then A complement intersection B complements. Where do they meet? What's the intersection part of those two? When I talk about A complements, that means don't touch B, don't touch A. And then B complement, that means outside B. A complement outside A. What is the intersection? It's very simple. Intersection will be the outside. They will meet outside, because when I do B complement, I will shade A and outside. When I do B complement, I will shade A and outside. That means the intersection part will be the outside of A and B. Is it okay? So then the intersection will be here. The answer will be here. That will be the answer. Will be outside. We don't go inside there because they don't meet inside. That will be the answer of this particular question. That should be the answer of this particular question. Is there another question? Okay, so let's proceed then on number 7. Number 7 says, shade the required region in each of the Venn diagram. We are shading. They said we shade A complements. We don't touch A. That's what we mean. To shade A complement means don't touch A. Okay? We don't touch them. So we shade this part of B and then the outside part. We don't touch A. That's what they said, because it's A complement. So that's what we do. So we shade this part and outside. Yeah. I think it's clear now. So make sure you get it. Okay, make sure you get it. Make sure that it's very clear. Just some shading. The outside of A. Okay, good. So then let's go to this one here. P intersection Q intersection P intersection R union Q. Let's first see P intersection R. P intersection R is somewhere where? It's here. This is it. This is the party. P intersection R is here. And then we do union with Q. Then we put the whole Q. When you talk about the union, we put the whole Q. That will be the answer then. That will be the answer. So share this part. Yeah, that's the answer. Let's look at the part. Okay, good. Next question. Number 8. A union B complements. It's A union B complements. A union B complements. What do we do? A union B complements. We shall going to have A union B complements. That means we first of all shade B complements. What's B complements? B complements it's outside B. So that will be it will be A. It will be A and the outside. But since yeah, it will be A B complements union A. Since it's union A, also shall shade the whole A. Since it's union A, we also shade the whole A. So this part also must be there. So this is the answer. Then here, A is to be complement. Don't touch intersection of A and B. Don't touch intersection of A and B. Just we go outside the intersection. So where is it? But it must be in A and B. So it should be here, this part here. And it will be this, and outside. Yeah. Just means don't touch intersection only. You can go inside or you can go somewhere else, but don't touch intersection. That's what it means. Number 9, which is the number last. Let's do number 9, which is number last, and then we discuss about well, maybe we conquer there. So we are having this one here now. Shade the required region on each Venn diagram. We are shading A intersection B complements. Let's first see B complements. What is B complements? B complements don't touch B. That's what I mean. So it will be B complement will be this part here, and outside part will be this part and the outside part. So now we also need to find its intersection with A. Where is it? Actually, it's right here. It's here. So it's only this part here. So the answer is only here. That's the answer. That's the answer. That's the answer. Maybe I should use another color to differentiate it. Or I love other stuff and then I remember what I want, I'm looking for. So I'm looking for the inside part only. So I'll have whatever which is not there. And then I put the color I'm looking for. For example, let me put blue. So this is the region we are looking for. This is the region we are looking for. We need intersection. And then here, we need P union Q intersection other complements. Let's first find P union Q. What is it? So P union Q, it will be this part here. It will be this part inside here. It will be everything in this set, in this range here. It will be everything which is in this part. That's P union Q. Everything which is there will be part of P union Q. And then next, let's look at other complements. Everything which is not in R, we need to find its intersection with other complements. So we look at other complement will be this part here, and outside will be this part here, because we don't include A. No, we don't include R. We don't include R. We go outside R. So that would be. So now intersection will be this part. Will be this part. Will be this part here. Will be this part. Will be this part. You can see. I think you guys can see it clear. It's very clear. This is the intersection of the overall intersection of that part. So if you look at it, you get what it means. So let me lap other stuff which are not among what you're looking for. We don't need this. So our answer should be there. I'm gonna lap them and then we shade it again. So the part you're looking for, is this one here. It's this part. We need to shade here. You guys, thank you for your time. Make sure you revise very well. So after you revise, you get to understand sets. They're not really confusing. If you do that, if you follow what I have been doing, you get to understand, and feel free to ask any question which is not clear. For some stuff which are not clear, feel free to ask your questions. Thank you for your time, and may God bless you. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you'll be getting other videos. Subscribe to my channel, yeah, so that you'll be able to get other videos. So this was part for the sets, and next time I'll also try to bring something which is also related to this particular topic, so that we get to understand what we're doing here. So subscribe to my channel, and you guys refer to empire. You empire, and then finally you'll be getting A stars and A's in my subject. Thank you. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. All right.